What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy Ant for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first time I see is the first time I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what's going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs in love. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, and my TikTok. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to the notification gang. I love to see my notification gang pull on through. As always, the first time I see is the first time I read, and the first time I saw was Aquarius. So you guys are going first here today. Shout out to Ren A. Real quick, everybody, before we begin, I just want to explain something real fast. Give me 1 second, y'all. Sorry about that. Real quick, I just want to mention, guys, I do apologize if today I'm going to be going a little bit slower than usual. I have been up since about like 4:30 in the morning today. So with that being said, I've had a really super early morning, so I'm super tired. So just bear with me today, guys. Really would appreciate that. Also, guys, as always, if you're interested in the summer sale, use code SUMMER23 for 20% off if you want to get a 15-minute personal reading with me. My website is in the first link in the description below. But hello, everybody. How are you guys doing? I hope everybody's doing well. What's poppin', Angie? Hello. Constance says, looking Ant all cleaned up, looking great. Thank you. I appreciate that. I actually got a haircut this morning, so that's that. I definitely wanted to grow out a little bit more, though. I'm like, oh no, I don't think I should have cut it as short as I did, but it's okay, though. We'll see what happens. It'll grow in like a month's time, so it won't be too bad. Thank you, Alicia. I appreciate that. Thank you guys so much. But all right, though, guys, without a further ado, let's go ahead and get it poppin'. Team Aqua, baby, what's going on here for you in your next 24 hours? All right, what do we got showing up here for Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for the lovely zodiac sign here of Aqua, Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours? What's in store here for you? Let's go ahead and check it out, guys. We're going to get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up here, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some awesome sauce. What's going on here for the Aqua gang? Aquarius, overall energy for you is going to be the Judgment. You could be connecting here possibly with a Scorpio for a few of you. Having a look here at the current energy, we got here the Ace of Swords, looking at what it is you're dealing with. We got here the Four of Wands, and then taking a look here at the outcome for you is going to go ahead and be the Hermit card in the upright position. So for Aquarians in the next 24, you could be connecting with either a Virgo. You also could be dealing with a Scorpio here, guys, also, okay? So for your next 24 hours, we got a Judgment here to the Ace of Swords in the upright position. Kind of feels to me for you, Aquarius, that it's like, okay, you're trying to give something a chance here. You know, Judgment card is usually about taking a chance or giving somebody a chance. I mean, looking at the current energy here being the Ace of Swords, I feel like you're going to give a situation one more chance to have a breakthrough is what I'm hearing for you guys. You know, we do have here the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords can be about honesty and honest communication, but it also could be an energy of like clarity and kind of reaching a breakthrough with a person or, you know, a situation or something of that nature. So I'm getting the feeling here for you where it's like, I'm going to give it one more chance to try to have a breakthrough with somebody here at this time. You know, taking a look at what you're dealing with the Four of Wands. So it feels to me like this is about having to achieve a breakthrough with an environment. So this could be about a breakthrough with a friend, a family member, a lover, a breakthrough at a job, a breakthrough with a coworker. So it can be any of those things. But when I look at the outcome here being the Hermit, it just feels to me like no matter how much you're trying to get through to somebody here at this time, you're like, I don't know, man. I just feel like whatever wisdom I can offer, whatever I can try to do to have a good positive breakthrough here with somebody, it's like I end up just talking to myself is what it feels like. It feels like a message, or when you communicate, it kind of goes through one ear and out the other with the person that you're dealing with here at this time. So my thing is, right, is that if you're going to be open to communicate with people, at the end of the day, you can say your piece and say what needs to be said, but the person you're dealing with here at this time, Aquarius, they have to be willing to be open to you. And I get that feeling here where it's like if somebody here keeps repetitively shutting you out, or if somebody here isn't willing to work with you, then at the end of the day, you've done everything you kind of could, right? At the end of the day, it always will take two people to tango, but you can't be the only one dancing. Otherwise, you're not going to be doing the tango. Point blank, period. Am I right? So Team Aquarius, for your next 24 hours, I think you're trying to give it one more chance here to have a breakthrough with somebody, whatever this breakthrough is. I'm not sure what it is, you know, but whatever it is, guys, whether it's about a breakthrough here in your relationship, trying to get on better terms with somebody, trying to get somebody to understand you or where you're coming from. But if you definitely feel like it's just too much and the person you're dealing with takes it in one ear and it goes out the other, you know, you did what you did. At the end of the day, they have to be willing to be open to listen to you. And if they're not going going to, it's not on you, Team Aquarius, but it is on them. Okay? All right, though, Team Aqua, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Don't stress yourselves out too much if somebody here isn't going to open up to you, or if somebody here isn't willing to work with you. At the end of the day, if they don't want to tango with you, it is what it is, right? You did everything you could, so don't stress yourself out. All right, Aquarius, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our first sign today, which is the air sign. So shout out Team Aqua. We finished up our air. We're going to do here for the lineup today, air, water, fire, earth. So we're going to go into the water in a sec. Inspired Faith, thank you so much for the 199. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, guys, hopping on into our water. Let's have a look here at the fish, and we'll see what's going on for Team Pisces, baby. Message is coming in here for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of the fish? Message is coming in here for Team Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for you? All right, my Pisces peeps, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's going on with you, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Let's see what we got going on here for the fish. Overall energy here for you is going to be a King of Wands in reverse. Taking a look here at the current energy, we do have here the Queen of Cups in the upright, looking at what you're dealing with, Six of Wands in reverse, and then taking a look here at the outcome for you, we got here a Queen of Pentacles in the upright position as well. So Team Pisces, King of Wands in reverse here to the Queen of Cups in the upright. I kind of get the feeling here where you're very emotionally reserved, but underneath that emotionally reserved energy is a wild piranha getting ready to strike. Is what I'm feeling for the next 24 hours. So Pisces, it's like you're looking very reserved. You're looking like everything's great, but I feel like beneath the surface, that inner piranha, right? That inner piranha showing up. So you're, looking like a beautiful koi fish on the outside, but on the inside, there's the piranha. Having a look at what you're dealing with. We got here a Six of Wands reverse. So Six of Wands reverse can be a card that represents maybe something's not moving in a successful direction. It could be an energy that represents that maybe something isn't transforming in life. So I get the feeling here for you that there could be a lot of frustration surrounding something in your life at this time that's not transforming, meaning that you might feel like you're kind of in a bit of a stagnant place. So for any Pisces here who are feeling stuck, whether you're feeling stuck financially, feeling stuck in your relationships, feeling stuck in a personal transformation, it's like I'm trying to be as reserved as I can, but there is a lot of irritation kind of floating beneath the surface. And what I want you to know is that it's okay to be irritated at this time. It's okay to be stressed out at this time. You don't really have to hold back how you truly feel. I always encourage people to tap into their feelings because your feelings are powerful. Sometimes, especially in moments in life where we feel stuck, believe it or not, the feeling of being stressed about being stuck, irritated, or upset can be a powerful fucking motivator, believe it or not. I think that sometimes people try to kind of get into this energy, and I'm not saying you're doing this, Pisces, but sometimes people try to get into this energy of like toxic positivity, where it's like, lie to myself that everything's okay and fine right now, even though it's not. Keep lying to myself about it. Keep putting on this, happy face when I'm not necessarily happy with the way things are going, and keep on being positive when at the end of the day, it's kind of like a forced positivity, if you will, and in hopes of that, and in spite of that, maybe I'll get a positive result. But sometimes if we tap into our anger or we tap into our stressed out energy, that could be a massive motivator to get us out of a stuck position to really get the ball rolling and get to where we need to go. So I always try to tell people, utilize your emotions because they are one of the most powerful things you have. And even if the emotion can be kind of considered low vibrational, that emotion can still be very powerful to take you to where you need to go. So looking at the outcome here, Pisces, Queen of Pentacles. I feel like what's going on here for you is you're doing your best here to pamper yourself. You're doing your best here to keep yourself in a positive place. Listen, there's nothing wrong with thinking in a positive manner. There's nothing wrong with thinking positively, but I think that masking your feeling and emotion might not be what's helping you at this time, and let alone it's not going to help you get unstuck. You know what I'm saying? So for any Pisces that are resonating with this, whatever you feel stuck in right now, it could be literally anything in any area of your life. I would say the best method I can give you is first and foremost, allow yourself to kind of look at where you're at and be open and honest about it. If you're unhappy with where you're at, tap into that energy. Don't mask it. Don't push it to the side, and allow yourself to say, hey, even though I'm not happy with where I'm at, and I feel this way, I don't want to continue to feel this way, so let's motivate myself to go ahead and get out of this situation and get to where I want to go. Point blank period. And literally, just like Michaela said here in the chat, Michaela said, transmute that shit. That's exactly what it is. Take that, irritation, take that stressed out energy, take that anger, and transform it into fuel to get you motivated to get to where you want to go. I've had plenty of moments in my life where I was so pissed, man. I used to be a very angry person. I was so pissed where I was. And one day I woke up and said, you know what? I'm going to take all this fucking rage and I'm going to throw it as fuel for motivation, and I'm going to get the fuck out of where I am. I'm not being stuck here anymore. I woke up one day and said, I'm choosing to get out of this place in my life, and I'm going to make something different happen. So utilize your emotions. I really think they're going to work to your benefit here at this time. And Pisces, sending my love out to you. Thank you guys so much for coming on out, okay? All right, Team Pisces, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our fish. So far we did our air and we did our water. We're hopping into the fire in a second. Alicia, thank you so much for the $2. Really appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. War Queen Tarot said, did you get your AC? It was supposed to come yesterday, and then apparently it just never ended up coming. And I was like, lovely. So apparently it's supposed to be coming in here today. Fingers crossed that I'm getting my air conditioner today. Okay. All right, though, guys, moving on forward here for you. We're hopping on into our fire. So going into the fire signs, let's have a look here at the Sagittarian gang. Let's see what's up here, baby. What do we got showing up here for Saggy? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. Imelda, thank you so much for the $10. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you. You guys are being super generous today with the donations. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What do we got going on here for Saggy? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. Let's go ahead and check it out. Team Sagittarius, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's popping, baby. Hopefully we're looking at some great stuff. Sagittarius, overall energy for you is the Five of Wands in reverse. Taking a look here at the current energy, we got the Ace of Swords in reverse, what you're dealing with, Two of Wands in the upright. Having a look here at the outcome for you, Page of Pentacles in the upright position as well. So for the Sagittarian peeps in the next 24, Five of Wands reversed here, Ace of Swords reversed here. Kind of feels to me for you guys like things are starting to become a lot less stressful for you the more that you've kind of gotten into an energy of detachment. Now, I don't feel like this is about detaching from yourself, but I do kind of get the feeling here where you're recognizing maybe I should choose a different path. For example, if you're associating with a certain crowd of people that kind of breed a lot of negativity, if you've been in a really toxic work environment, really toxic relationship, at the end of the day, if you've been around energy that's been a bit of a negative influence for you or a very stressful influence for you at this time, Sagittarius, I feel like for your next 24 hours, you're recognizing, I need to take a step back from this environment. Now, it doesn't have to be that you're necessarily completely cutting out whatever this environment is, but you might be limiting yourself from being around that energy. And for example, I was watching Gary Vee, and he was talking about how cutting off people is not always practical, right? Think about this, for example. Let's say that you have a mom who's always very negative. Maybe your mom calls you like twice a day, like Gary Vee was saying, and your mom calls you twice a day with nothing but negativity, and you are consuming that 24/7. Would it be practical to cut off your mother? Definitely not. But would it be practical in a way to maybe limit how much you engage in that conversation? Instead of talking twice a day, talk once a week. If you can limit and restrict that, you're not getting that negative energy constantly cycling around you over and over and over again. So sometimes it's not necessarily about cutting out a person or completely detaching, because that may not always be practical. But sometimes what it's really about is it's really about limiting those encounters. So I feel for Sagittarians here, if you're dealing with a path that breeds a lot of negativity, for some of you it could be a job, for others of you it could be friendships and things of that nature. I feel like you're doing what you can here to just limit how much you associate or how often you're around this particular kind of energy. Looking at the outcome here, Page of Pentacles, I want to invest myself in something that's more positive. I want to invest myself in something that's more high vibrational, something that's going to make me feel good and something that's going to make me happy. And I absolutely don't blame you. We all deserve to make sure we're investing in the best environments that are going to get us the best results, right? We always want to be around good people, good working environments. We want to have great relationships. It's always very important here to want to invest in the best. So I get where you're coming from. So Sagittarius, for your next 24 hours, I definitely see you kind of restricting how much energy and how much focus you're going to give to maybe things in your life that can be deemed a negative influence, okay? All right, Team Sagittarius, cool. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our fire, we did our water and our air, going on into the earth sign. Let's have a look here at the bull gang, and we'll see what's popping here for Team Taurus. What do we got going on here for Taurus, baby? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What's going to be showing up here for Team Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus zodiac in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for you? Let's go ahead and have ourselves a look. We're going to get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up here for the bull gang, baby. Hopefully we're looking at some awesome stuff. Taurus, overall energy for you. We got a Five of Wands in reverse coming out here for you too. Actually, our previous sign we read, Sagittarius, had the same card, so you might be dealing with a Sagittarius for some of you. But Taurus, Five of Wands in reverse showing up here for you. Looking at the current energy, Devil in reverse, what you're dealing with here. Strength in reversed. Looking at the outcome, Taurus, Empress in the reverse as well. Now, as I always mentioned, it's not always necessarily a bad thing seeing a bunch of reversals show up here for you, so let's see what's going on. Now, these are three major arcana cards. So you do have here a Devil, a Strength, and an Empress. This is Capricorn energy. This is Leo energy. This is Libra energy. So you might be dealing with any of those signs here at this time, Taurus, okay? Now, I definitely see many of you here getting to a point where something's being released that I feel was causing you a bit of grief. Now, Five of Wands is not necessarily the grief card like the Five of Cups, but it's a card that definitely represents feeling like there's a lot going on, maybe an internal battle, internal struggle, and things of that nature. It feels like Taurians have kind of been going through the ringer a little bit here, but I feel here that that's all going to be over moving into your next 24 hours, which is something I'm really, really happy here to announce for you. You know, looking at what you're dealing with, Strength in reverse, this is the time here where it's about not having to hold on to maybe all the things you've gone through and all the things you've went through. You know, I think that sometimes when we continue to carry our scars instead of allowing ourselves to give them time to heal, it doesn't really do much good for us. You know, have you ever met a person or ever had a friend in your life who always was one of those individuals who would kind of like recite everything that's happened to them in their lives over and over and over again? Or have you ever had a friend who constantly kind of goes into the past and is like, well, I went through this and I went through that, and, you know, I'm going through this and I'm going through that. You know, I kind of feel, Taurus, that you felt very trapped by negativity all the time, and it's like the more you felt trapped by it, the more you kept expressing it, and it felt like it was just a very consistent cycle for you. And in your next 24 hours, it's like, you know what, I've had enough of that. I really have. I've had enough of it. I've had enough of expressing it, of reinforcing it in my life. You know, I'm getting to the point here where it's like, if I want any sort of growth, I don't want the negativity to keep fucking growing. I want the good shit in my life to keep on growing. Point blank, period. So I think that you're getting to a point where it's like, man, I don't want to keep recycling everything I went through. I want to let it go and move on. And I don't want to keep on perpetuating negativity into my life, but instead, I want to start perpetuating some fucking positive shit into my life, point blank, period. So I feel like a lot of you here are not only letting go of the past, you're done reinforcing and bringing the past here into your present, but most importantly, what you want to reinforce going forward is positive things. And this is where positive reinforcement comes into play. One of my favorite things to do, and one of my favorite mental exercises, and if you guys want to try this, definitely feel free to, is what I call positive reinforcement. Let's say, for example, you have a negative thought that comes into your mind. The best thing about positive reinforcement is about having awareness. If you can be aware of when you're being negative, if you can be aware of when you're bringing negativity into your life or into your mind, and you can catch yourself and replace that negative thought with a positive thought instead and reinforce positivity in that situation, you can not only change the way that you think, but you can definitely change your life. Positive reinforcement was the number one things for me that really turned around a lot of areas from my life. So I definitely encourage not only just the Taurians who are watching, but anybody who is watching to practice that mental exercise. If you can start to become very conscious when you're investing in low vibrational energies, when you're investing in negativity, and then catch yourself and replace that that negative thought with a positive thought, you're going to see such a massive and dramatic change in your life, because inevitably your kind of go-to isn't going to be to think negative, but your go-to is going to be to think positive. And that's the point that you're going to get to, which is really fucking wonderful. So, you know, Team Taurus, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But yeah, I'm feeling that enough is enough kind of energy showing up for you in the next 24 hours, where it's like, I'm so done reinforcing negative shit in my life over and over again. I'm so over the past. I'm ready here for a clean break and a new beginning and a new beautiful way of thinking. I like it, guys. I do. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. For some of you, it's definitely a start here too to a spiritual awakening is what I'm feeling. All right, guys. So we finished up our lovely and amazing bull gang. That's also our first batch of signs. So we're gonna hop on into our second batch in just a sec. I do want to say though, guys, happy Thursday, happy pre-Friday. Hope you're having a great day here so far. Thank you all so much for those of you who are coming out here today for the daily. Really appreciate all of you. Thank you guys so much. And hey, Healing Hearts, how's it going? Hope everything's going great. Fawn, thank you for moderating. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. War Queen said, yes, I resonate. Good reading and great advice. And I hit that like button. Thank you. I appreciate that. You said I love the haircut too. Thank you. Well, I appreciate that too. Thank you very much. Maybe I'll do my hair tomorrow or something like that for the weekend read. You know, when you get a haircut sometimes and it's like, you know, when you get a haircut and it's like, I just don't really feel like taking a shower, you know what I mean? And doing my hair and stuff like that. That's how I feel today. So tomorrow I'll get myself all dolled up. Okay. But either way though, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. All right, though, guys, we're going to go ahead and give me about one more minute, and then we're going to knock out the rest of the signs for the daily. But, of course, if anybody here is new, consider subscribing. I'd be more than happy to welcome you here into the Soul family, and I hope you're having a great day here so far. All right, guys, moving on forward. We're getting back on into the air signs. Going back into air, let's have a look here at Team Libra. What's going on here for the Libra, baby? Message is coming in for the Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for the Libra peeps, please? Message is coming in here for the Libras in the next 24. Let's see what's going on here for our Libra gang. What's going to be going on here for you? We're getting our last shuffle, and we're seeing what's up. Libra, overall energy for you is going to be the Empress, and the Empress is the Libra card, so you're definitely showing up here in your reading today, having a look here at the current energy. Queen of Swords in reverse, what you're dealing with here. We do have here the Nine of Pentacles, and then having a look here at the outcome for you. We got the Strength in reverse showing up here as well. You might be dealing with a fellow Libra, or you could be connecting with a Leo. Now, the Empress card here to the Queen of Swords reversed. I feel like for your next 24 hours, this is definitely representing that there is a lot of growth, I feel, that's been showing up here in your communication. When I look at what you're dealing with here being the Nine of Pentacles is an energy to me that represents self-sufficiency. It represents self-love. It represents self-care. I think that where you've leveled up in terms of communication, Libra, is communication towards thyself. We can be our biggest enemy, guys. We can be our worst enemy. We can talk down to ourselves in ways that we would never speak to another person. We can be our biggest bullies, right? And, you know, considering I've done that to myself, I've been my worst enemy way too many fucking times in this lifetime. So I know how it feels, you know, to be that way. But I also know how it feels when you can start being kind to yourself, when you start becoming loving to yourself, when you start to care and you start to really show kindness to you. And I feel like for your next 24 hours, that's the massive growth that not only you've received, but the massive growth you're really starting to see. It's like the way I've probably behaved and treated myself a year ago versus how I'm behaving and treating myself today. That's a lot of fucking growth. That's a massive jump. So I think that you've gotten to the point where you've recognized, I value myself. I love myself. I treat myself with kindness. I honor my body. My body is my temple. I think you're getting to that point where you're seeing all the growth here that's happened. And looking at the outcome here being the Strength in reverse, it's like I don't feel anymore like I have to, you know, kind of continue to, like, I mean, you're going to continue to work on it for sure. I think you're going to continue to be as kind to yourself as you can, but it's like I don't feel the same way I previously felt about myself in comparison to how I feel about myself today. So there's going to be a realization of growth, I feel, for Libras moving in the next 24 hours of seeing just how much you've transformed in the lines of communication, but not necessarily about how you're talking and treating other people, but more importantly about how you're talking and treating to yourself or how you're treating yourself overall. So I'm proud of you guys and I'm happy for you guys, for those of you that this resonates to, because that's a very important thing and that's a big deal to see that, guys. Okay, so Libras, I love that. If it's your story, cool. Take it if it resonates, and of course if it's not, absolutely no worries. But Libra, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Massive difference, I feel. If you were to look back a year ago today versus where you're at now, I think you would see a heck of a difference, okay? All right, Team Libra, awesome reading. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Hopping on in now into our lovely and amazing What do we got going on here? Is it water? Yeah, so it's air, water, fire, earth, hopping into our lovely and amazing water. Let's have a look here at the Scorpio. What do we got going on here for Scorpio, baby? Sun, moon, rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. Hillary said, LOL, we're in pre-Shadow Friday. Yep, that's basically what Thursdays are, right? Thursdays are pre-Fridays. What do we got going on here for Scorpio? Sun, moon, rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What's going on for our Scorpions? You guys only need one more shuffle, and then we're going to go ahead and get the ball rolling. What do we got going on here, though, for you, baby? Scorpio, overall energy for you is the Nine of Pentacles. Very cool. You could be dealing with an earth sign for a few of you. Current energy, we got here the Six of Swords, what you're dealing with. Page of Wands in the upright, having a look here at the outcome. Three of Cups, hello. I love that Three of Cups showing up here for you. Really nice card to see for the Scorpio gang. You know, Nine of Pentacles to the Six of Swords, I think that this is about feeling or having a good feeling about the future. You know, Six of Swords is your future. Nine of Pentacles is feeling confident and feeling solidified in something. So I think you feel like a secure future is really starting to come together for you. And that's one of the most beautiful feelings you can have. Everyone loves feeling security, right? Whether you're feeling financial security, emotional security in your relationship, maybe you finally feel like really secure with a romantic partner. That's a wonderful feeling as well. Maybe you finally feel super secure within yourself. That's a great feeling too. But I feel like for your next 24 hours, Scorps, you're kind of hitting the mark here where it's like, dude, I feel really good about my future. I feel really secure about my future, and I'm excited for what awaits me. Page of Wands. And looking at the outcome here, Three of Cups, it's definitely a joyous time, because when you have security, guys, that feeling can really change a whole lot of things in your life. For example, let's talk about financial security for a second. When people feel financially secure, that can take away a massive burden of stress. It could take away tons of worries. And a lot of people who don't feel financially secure, what do they constantly feel? Lots of burdens, lots of stress, because they're not feeling like everything's going to be okay at the end of the day. For people that feel very insecure in relationships, they're always going to be worrying, is my partner out there cheating on me? Do they not love me anymore? Am I enough? You know, you don't want those worries, because what does it do? It drives you fucking nuts. It drives you fucking crazy. But for your next 24 hours, Scorpio, in whatever area of life we're talking about here, it's like I feel so good about my future that's coming in for me, and I feel so secure about where I'm at in my life, and I'm grateful. And I'm honestly excited to see where things go going forward, and it's just genuinely a joyous time. So cheers to the Scorpios here that this resonates. Cheers to you. I'm happy to see it for you guys, okay? Cool, man. I love it. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our lovely water. We also did our air signs, jumping on into the fire, baby. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the lovely and amazing Ram Fam. What's popping here for Team Aries? Sun, moon, rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. Let's see what's going on here for you. Hey April, how's it going? You said, hi Ant and fam, so glad to finally catch it live, and thank you Ant for my reading. You rock. You nailed my personal reading. Happy to resonate with you, my love. Super happy to hear that. What do we got going on here for the Ram Fam? Messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24. Let's go ahead and get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's going on here for you. How's my Ram Fam doing? Overall energy for you guys, Two of Wands. Debating. What is it that you're debating? Not necessarily sure, but instantaneously I heard debating. Okay, so you could be debating something. Having a look at the current energy, Ten of Swords, what you're dealing with here. The World card, looking at the outcome. Sun card. Major movement cards showing up here for Aries. This is about moving in a new direction. It's about having to get to a point of an ending so a new beginning can begin. So you've been debating whether or not you want something to end in your life so that you can pursue something else. Maybe you've been debating whether or not you want to stay with somebody romantically, been debating if you want to stay in a certain career, been even debating if you want to stay in a certain area. Maybe you're looking to move or live somewhere else. That might be the case here for you. But debating has been a massive topic for you, and I feel like in the next 24 answers, you're in the next 24 answers. In the next 24 hours, you're getting your answer. You see how that works? Listen, guys, I've been up since 4 a.m. Bear with me here today. Regardless, though, in the next 24 hours, you're getting your answer here. Instead of being stuck and debating and going back and forth, it's like, I now know what it is I want to do. You know, having a look at what you're dealing with here, the World card here says, I'm ready to be out with the old and in with the motherfucking new. And having a look here at the outcome being the Sun card, I think you're going to be pretty dang happy with your choice, Aries, for your next 24 hours. So there is definitely a sense of excitement coming in here for you of like, I figured out what comes next. I've thought about it. I've given it time. I've given it thought, but I know now what comes next, and I'm super excited to get going on that path. So Ram fam, love it for you. Really, really cool. Awesome reading. Thank you guys for tuning on in. Okay. All right, guys, we did the water. We also did our fire and we did our air. Jumping on into our lovely and amazing earth. Let's have a look at Team Virgo and we'll go ahead and get it popping. What's going to be showing up here for Team Virgo, baby? Thank you, Dan. Appreciate that. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What's going to be showing up here for Team Virgo today? Message is coming in for the Virgos in the next 24 hours. What's in store here for you? Let's go ahead and see what's up. Team Virgo, starting out here with your overall energy. What do we got? We got here the Queen of Wands. Oh, yeah. Queen of Wands is a very Virgo energy to me. Even though it's a wand in the tarot represents Aries, Sag, Leo, fire sign energy. I don't know. Virgos to me are very iconic, very confident, very out there, looking good. You know what I mean? I feel that for you. Very like confident, feeling yourself kind of vibe for you in the next 24. Having a look at the current energy, guys. Queen of Swords in reverse, what you're dealing with. Moon in reverse. Looking at the outcome, Three of Cups reversed. What I heard here for you, Virgo, is like... That is so Virgo, man. I don't know why that made me laugh. I heard for you guys, it's like, damn, these are treacherous times, but like I'm still out here slaying, okay? That's what I heard here for the Virgos. It's like, listen, these may be treacherous times. These might be hard times. There might be a lot of shit going on, but I'm still out here looking good. I'm still out here slaying. I'm still out here doing my best to live my best life, okay? So I already feel right off the bat for Virgos, your message is like, you are dealing with the circumstances that you've been given, you know? Here's the cards I've been given. I'm doing what I can with them, but I'm not going to let it get me down, you know? Yeah. Is there stuff happening here I might not be super stoked about or super happy about? Sure. Three of Cups reversed, but at the end of the day, I'm not going to sit there and get myself down about it. I'm going to do what I can to detach from all the stuff that's happening here. I'm going to do what I can to rise above it, and I'm going to do what I can to remain confident because I know that I'll get myself out of this place that I might particularly not be super happy with. So maybe something's going on in your life that you're not particularly happy with. It can be literally about anything. I don't know your life, unfortunately, but I can only tell you what I see. So whatever's going on, there might be some stuff you're not super stoked about, but you know what? You're not letting it get you down. You're keeping a confident attitude. You know what? Tough times, I'm still gonna motherfucking slay. Point blank, period. All right, so I love that Virgo attitude and that Virgo energy. I think it's really gonna carry you home. It's gonna carry you all the way through, you know? Listen, hard times are hard times, but if you have a good mentality, if you have a good morale, you're going to be just fine and you're going to be able to get through it. So I see you guys hanging in there, keeping a good outlook, and doing your best to keep on living your best life. So Virgos, love it for you. Really awesome read. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But guys, thank you so much for coming out here nonetheless, okay? All right, though, Team Virgo, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our second batch of zodiac signs here for the daily read. We're going to hop on into our last and final batch in a sec. Sagittarius was on point for you. Happy to hear that. Thank you very much. Glad to resonate with you guys. Is Capricorn done? Capricorn will be coming soon. That will actually be the last sign for the daily today. So when we get to the last batch for the earth signs, it'll be done shortly. Dan said, I love Virgos. They roll their eyes at us. Virgos are so funny, man. I only know like a very select few Virgos. Like my little cousin's a Virgo. She's so fucking funny to me, man. Just the energy is so like the charisma and just like the drama at times too. It's so funny to me. But yeah, so like I know like a hand-picked amount of Virgos. Like I know my little cousin. I have a friend that's a Virgo. I think that's really it though. But in terms of Virgo peeps, they're so funny to me, man. I love their attitude. You guys just have a certain attitude towards you that's just so fun and refreshing and funny. I don't know, can't explain it, but I love my Virgo peeps though, for sure. Very, very funny though. By the way, very happy Mondays. How's it going? You said you're just in time. That's what's up. You said thanks, King Ant. I appreciate that. Thanks. Angie said thank you, Ant. Until next time, guys. Take care, Angie. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you had a great day here. Alicia said, I love Virgos and Leos. I always get along with them as well, as a Gemini. Yeah, for sure. Geminis and Virgos, right? Both of you are mutable signs. So, or not mutable. Or, well, yeah, mutable signs. But what was I looking for? Mercurial signs, right? Because Mercury is what is your planet. So I've always seen Geminis and Virgos getting on pretty well. In reference to me, I feel like, I don't know if other Cancers experience this, but like all my friends are Cancers. Like it's like the weirdest thing. All my romantic partners are like usually Pisces, right? Like my current romantic partner is a Pisces. And in terms of friendships, I feel like I've always attracted Cancers and Leos because I do have Leo Venus. So I do have a couple Leo friends as well and Aquarius friends. I get a lot of Aquarius friends. I'm like, man, I'm attracting all the air signs and the water signs. And I'm like, where the hell is the fire besides the Leo? Most importantly, where the hell is the earth? You know, I feel like I never like attract like earth sign friends or anything of that nature, but who knows? Maybe I'll get a new earth sign friend somewhere. We'll see what happens. You know, but yeah, I think the most common zodiac sign though that I do attract in like friendships and things of that nature, definitely Cancerians. Cancer's clicking with Cancers, you know? All right, though, guys. Moving on here forward for you, though. Getting on into it. We're going back into our air sign, and we're going to have a look here at the Gemini. So let's see what's going on here, baby. Messages coming in here for Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what's going to be going on here for you? What's showing up for Team Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. Let's go ahead and see what's up with you. Hopefully we're looking at some awesome stuff. Gemini, overall energy is the High Priestess. You could be connecting with the Pisces. Taking a look here at your current energy. We got here the Two of Swords in reverse, what it is you're dealing with. We got the Ace of Pence in the upright. Having a look here at the outcome. Six of Cups in the upright position as well. So for your next 24 hours, Gemini, High Priestess here to the Two of Swords in reverse. Piscean energy, if I didn't mention that already with the High Priestess. I definitely get the feeling here that it's officially, you got it, the intuitive nudge, you figured out what it is, you got the confirmation. It's like, okay, it's go time. I know what I need to do. The thing is with intuitive nudges is our spirit guides, the universe, our angels, whatever you resonate with, will do what they can to kind of nudge us in the direction and hint at us what kind of message they want us to hear. And sometimes it can be hard to pick up on those intuitive nudges, but I feel like Gemini, in your next 24 answers, I'm doing it again, in your next 24 answers, in your next 24 hours, Gemini, okay, the answer is going to be very clear to you about what needs to come next, what you need to do going forward. And I feel like considering that it becomes super clear, everything just starts to align. Ace of Pentacles, here comes in the opportunities, and looking at the outcome here, Six of Cups being a card here that represents the past, but it also is a card here that represents acceptance. But let's talk about the past first. With the outcome being the Six of Cups, what you've wanted in the past is finally coming to pass. What you have prayed for in the past is finally coming in here for you. So what's happening, Gemini, is you've been trying to manifest some sort of path in your life, and you're finally getting the confirmation of how to go about it. You're getting the intuitive nudge of what to do, what comes next, what you got to get going. And as soon as you get that clear-cut confirmation, here comes the flow. Ace of Pentacles comes in, opportunities show up, and it's like, this is something I've wanted for so long, and here it is finally coming in for me. So I love this, Gemini. I think you guys are getting what you've been manifesting for a very long time. Sometimes with manifestation, there can be blocks, and usually those blocks happen to be mental blocks, or sometimes we can be on a path that's not really taking us to where we're wanting to go. It could be a path that's counterintuitive, if you will. So our guides come in and they do what they can to kind of guide us and steer us and direct us to what'll take us to what we're focusing on manifesting. And I think that that's going to be the vibe here for your next 24 hours. It's like the answer here is going to be incredibly clear to you of what needs to happen next. I love that, guys. Really cool. So look out for signs, look out for messages coming in for you guys. These signs and messages can be angel numbers. They can be maybe you open like a TikTok on your phone and it just like resonates with you for some way or somehow it's confirmation. Maybe somebody says something to you and it's just a form of confirmation somehow. It can be any little random sign, but it might actually confirm to you what the next step has to be. Okay? All right, though, gems. I love that for you. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but appreciate you guys coming out here so much nonetheless, okay? All right, though, guys, moving on here forward, we're going to get on into our water signs. Going into the water, we're going to have a look here at the birthday peeps and see what's popping for Team Cancer. Cancer, I want to say happy birthday to you and happy Cancer season. Hope that it's going fantastic here for you. Sonia, by the way, happy birthday to you. You said it's my birthday, watching you live at 2:30 in the morning in Australia. Shout out to you, shout out to Australia, and happy birthday to you. Hopefully, you end up getting some sleep soon, unless you're a night person and you like being up. But I'm sorry if I'm keeping you up. But happy birthday to you. I hope you have an awesome day. Really, really cool. All right, guys, what's going on here for Cancer in the next 24 hours? What's in store here for you? We're gonna get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up here for Team Cancerian. Overall energy for you is going to be the Ten of Swords. Having a look here at the current energy, Five of Cups in reverse, what you're dealing with, Cancer, Empress in reverse, and then the outcome for you, Nine of Cups in the upright position. You know, Cancer, I feel like for your next 24 hours, there is definitely an energy of letting go of some sort of grief. If there's been anything clouding you, bugging you, bothering you, I get the feeling here of like, enough is enough. And I said this to another sign today. I think I said it to Taurus, if I'm not mistaken. But you're going to be in a vibe in the next 24 hours where it's like, dude, enough is enough. Like, I am so tired of being in a space potentially of misery, or being upset about a situation, or just being unhappy or unfulfilled. And it's time to take clear-cut action to really start fulfilling myself and being happy. So I feel like you're having a bit of a mental reset here, Cancer. It's like you're getting yourself back on track. It's like, I'm done investing in negative energy or misery, and I'm going to go ahead and cast that shit to the side, and it's time for me to focus up and start investing my energy into what the heck is going to make me happy. Now, as we always know, there's no shortcuts in life, right? Think about, for example, in terms of exercise. You know, a lot of times people will try to promote, hey, here's this shortcut to lose this amount of weight and that amount of weight. But the truth is, if you want to have your desired body, you got to go to the gym day in and day out. You have to make sure that you're hitting your macros when you're eating, eat right, go to the gym, you know, get the consistency going. You're going to get the results inevitably. There is no shortcut, right? And that's the same thing mentally. There is no shortcut to be happy. You have to be willing to put in the work to do what makes you happy, but to also become a happy person. And I think that for any Cancers that are watching, if you've been upset or in a low vibrational state for a while, or just, you know, for some of you miserable with life, that can be the case. I'm not saying that's happening here for all of you, but if you've been miserable with your life, it's like, I'm ready to say enough is enough, and I'm going to go put in the work. And it's not going to be the easiest ride ever. It's going to be a little fucking bumpy and tough, but guess what? There's no shortcuts in life. I need to double down and get my ass to work, and I feel like that's exactly what you're doing. And I love it, Cancer. I have done that and continued to since I was 17. When I was 17, I said enough is enough. I need to go ahead and put in the work day in and day out to be a happy fucking person and to do what I can to live my best life. Have I had my ups and downs over the years from being 17 all the way up until, you know, age 24 where I'm at now? Sure, I've had my ups and downs, but every time I've come to this energy, Five of Cups, I've always did my best to say, let's let this go and let's get back to work, because at the end of the day, you will always be a work in progress. All right, so Nine of Cups, Cancer, get your fulfillment, get your happiness, and work hard, guys, to get there, because it is truly possible, but there is no shortcut to get there. Okay? All right, Team Cancer. Love you guys. Take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but happy to see you guys saying enough is enough. Let's get it popping, okay, Cancer? I like it. All right, guys, moving on forward here for you. We finished up all the water. We did all of the air. Going into our fire, we're going to have a look here at the lovely Leo gang. What's going on for our Lions, baby? Messages coming in here for Leo. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What's going to be showing up here for Team Leo, please? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What's up for you? What's going on? Dana said, you, my friend, are such a gift. You're so right on. So happy to resonate with you. Thank you so much. Kevin said, do you think telepathy is real? Let me tell you something. My girlfriend and I have a very interesting relationship where she will start to sing a song in her head, and then I just start finishing the lyrics out loud. So at the end of the day, to a certain extent, sure, why wouldn't it be, right? Especially when you think about the fact that we're all one collective consciousness and connected consciousness. I think it would make a lot of sense. You know, you can send people energy. You can send people negativity. If you can send energy, telepathy within itself, a thought and a thought form is energy within itself. So we also pick up on the thoughts of other people that aren't even always our own, because everything is energy within itself. So yeah, in a way, telepathy is real. You know, you can definitely send people thoughts and things of that nature, and they can pick up on it. Definitely a very real and true thing. Sorry if we got a little deep and esoteric there, but yeah, I definitely would say so. All right, Leo, one more shuffle. We've been shuffling for a while, Leo. Let's see what's up, man. What's going on for the Lions? Overall energy here for you is going to be the Eight of Pentacles. Working hard, baby. Hard working. You're getting good results, though. When you work hard, you get good results. Having a look at the current energy. Four of Pentacles reversed. I love it, man. Leo, I feel like you're breaking out of that energy. Four of Pentacles, right? It's representing a person who's like holding on to everything. When you think about money, Four of Pentacles is like, I don't want to spend any of my money. I want to hold on to it for dear life because God forbid if I need it, you know, I don't want to buy that $5 coffee because that $5 can go to something else. You know, this is people that could be like anxious and they need to hold on to something because they're so afraid to lose it. You ever meet people who are super anxious to spend money because they're so afraid to lose it? You know, it's that kind of energy. Now, at the same time, you could be so anxious and you would hold on to a person romantically so tight because you could be afraid to lose them too. So it doesn't have to be just about finances. It can be about anything. But Leo, for your next 24 hours, I think you're getting to a point where it's like you're not holding on so tightly to something in your life anymore, because you've gotten to the point where it's like, I'm done being afraid to lose it. When you're in that energy where you're afraid to lose something, you will live your life with anxiety. And it's not going to be something that makes you happy. It's going to be something that continues to carry on, Two of Pentacles, to the point where you can't really enjoy what it is you have right in front of you. You know, looking at the outcome, Leo, Six of Cups, I think that in the past, this is something you might have dealt with before, where you've held on to something so tightly to the point where you did probably inevitably lose it because you were so worried and concerned. And I think that what's happening here for you is you're recognizing, I'm done doing that, you know? It's the energy about starting to feel secure. Who else did we talk about this today with? We talked about this with another sign today where I was talking about how you're tapping into the energy of security. You know, you're starting to finally feel secure within yourself or in an area of your life. And I feel like for you, Leo, that's the message showing up here for you. It's like, you know what? I've worked so damn hard. And I'm at this point in time in my life where I'm done holding on to things so damn tightly because I'm afraid of losing it. I'm doing everything I can right now to build security in my life and to build a secure future. And I think you're getting to that point where you're starting to see it for you. And I love it, guys. I really do. Security is such a wonderful feeling to have. And first and foremost, security starts from within. You know, let's talk about like money, for example. Financial security, sure, it's great, but it's an external source. When you can start to feel secure within yourself, you will start to see security show up and manifest in many other areas of your life. Because what you can feel from within is what you can manifest externally. So keep that in mind as well. Quick little tip there. It's really going to help benefit you, right? If you can have security within, you can manifest security in all your other external factors in your life as well here at this time, okay? All right, Leo, I like it for you guys. I think you're getting to a point here where you're feeling more comfortable. You're definitely dropping that energy of being very worrisome or fearful of losing a situation or losing a person. You know, you're at that point right now where you can feel comfortable with what you have. And, you know, that's going to allow you to enjoy what it is you have here too, which is a very much so overall great thing, okay? All right, Team Leo, love you guys. Take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but appreciate you guys tuning in so much nonetheless, okay? All right, everybody, we did all of the water, we did all the air, we did all the fire. Going on into our last and final sign for the daily reading, Capricorn. Let's see what's up for your next 24. What do we got going on here for Team Capricorn, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What's going to be showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Team Cappy? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for you? Team Capricorn, I'm going to go ahead and get ourselves one more shuffle, and we'll take a look. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty awesome stuff. What's in store here for you? Capricorn, overall energy for you is going to be the Two of Cups. Looking at the current energy, Five of Cups in reverse, what you're dealing with here. Eight of Wands in the upright. Looking at the outcome, guys. Hello, Page of Wands. Let's go ahead and talk about a Capricorn. Really awesome next 24 hours for you. I think that, honestly, if there's been any sort of weird energy between you and someone you love, this could be energy of misery, animosity, negativity, grief. If there's just been any sort of low vibrational energy, I feel, showing up between you and somebody that you're connected to, I think for your next 24 hours, you're at a point in time where you're recognizing a lot of things have changed. And you're starting to see the growth and the relationship as a whole changing in a very positive direction for you. You know, what this looks like to me here, Capricorn, for you guys, is you got to a point where it's like, I think we've overcome the bumpy moments with someone that you're dealing with, or the bumpy or rocky road you might have dealt with either a romantic partner, a friend, a family member. It's like, yeah, we've kind of overcome a little bit of the hard times because things have been really good. Things have been really well. And I mean, looking at the outcome being the Page of Wands here is a card here that represents interest. It's a card here that represents happiness, fun times, you know, so I feel like you and somebody here are definitely in good spirits, you know? Maybe you weren't in great spirits so much in the past or in the recent past, but as of late, it kind of feels to me like you're getting in good spirits with somebody here in general. Now, keep in mind, right, this is the reading for the next 24 hours, so I definitely do see a good day showing up between you and someone you're connected to, whether it's a friend, family member, or a lover. I do see a really good day showing up between you and this person, but I feel like it's been already happening for you. Like you've already been seeing that the relationship's improved and that you've been on good terms and that anything that kind of was interfering in the past has not had room to interfere as of late, you know? So things have already been getting better, but I think that there's going to be a lot of confirmation coming up for Capricorns in the next 24 hours of like, oh yeah, like we're in so much of a better place. Like I'm happy we got through the rocky or the bumpy times. Okay, really cool though, guys. I love that, Cappy. Happy to hear that you're in better spirits with somebody. That's really awesome, especially because it looks to me like it's somebody you really do care about. Okay, guys, cool, guys. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. And with that all being said, guys, thank you all so much for coming out here to the daily reading. Really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Of course, if for everybody who's in here, if you can drop a like, that'd be super awesome. Really helps out with the channel. But thank you everybody for spending time here with me today. Really appreciate it. Also, thank you guys for allowing me to just go like a little bit more slower than usual. Like I mentioned, I've been up really early in the morning today, so I'm super tired. So thank you for being patient with me. Really appreciate your kindness, guys. I do want to mention, if anybody here is new and you fuck with the channel and you fuck with the vibes, come on down and subscribe, baby. If you're new here, consider subscribing. I'd be more than happy to have you. I want to mention, if not this week, next week, I'm going to be doing a mid-month check-in for all signs. So it's going to be one of those big consolidated videos where it's just an all signs mid-July check-in video. I'll be getting that done as quick as I can. So that'll be coming out soon, guys. And then I'm going to be moving into August readings and things of that nature shortly. If anybody here is interested in getting a reading with me, you can head over to my website, CancerMoonsTarot.com. If you want to book a reading, I'll be happy to take you over there. So if anybody's interested, check out my website, first link in the description below. Okay? All right, though, guys. I love you very much. Have a great Thursday. Have a fantastic time. Have a safe and amazing rest of your day. And I will go ahead and catch everybody here in the next video. Much love to my soul family. And guys, take care and have yourselves a good one. Later, y'all. Peace.
Been fighting ways to get away, to see you again, see you again.